From James Corden getting banned from a restaurant in NYC for his diva behavior, to Ariana Grande not being allowed into a quaint little donut shop for licking the goodies. Here are all the celebrities who couldn't handle the limelight. Even the biggest names sometimes can't escape the repercussions. And that's exactly what happened with James Corden. If you've been to New York City, you've probably heard of the restaurant Balthazar. Turns out, New York City restaurateur Keith McNally 86'd the comedian from one of his top establishments. Corden is such an easygoing guy though, but surprisingly, he was banned from Balthazar due to reported mistreatment of the staff. Yep, the restaurant owner used Instagram to announce the ban on Corden, calling the TV host a tiny cretin of a human and describing 2 instances of Corden's abusive behavior as a customer. Well, yikes! According to the first allegation, the talk show host was extremely nasty in his instructions to the manager of Balthazar. Now, you'd be surprised at just how nasty. The guy actually ordered the worker to take care of their drinks so that Corden wouldn't leave the restaurant bad reviews on Yelp. If this wasn't bad enough, another incident is said to have happened when Corden became irate over his wife's omelet. If this sounds ridiculous, it kind of was, because as per the Instagram post, Corden actually started yelling at the server and telling the poor guy he couldn't do his job right. To make it worse, he even offered to go into the kitchen and make the omelet himself. But hey, all's well that ends well, because after the talk show host called and apologized profusely to him and his staff, McNally later lifted his ban on him. This famous diva also found herself banned, and for the craziest reason. Yep, Madonna was banned from the Alamo Drafthouse cinema theaters. She was kicked out of the cinema after she broke the company's no texting rule. This happened during a 2013 New York Film Festival showing of 12 Years a Slave. The Grammy-winning singer was seen texting on her BlackBerry for the better part of the movie, according to a viewer's eyewitness account. When a fellow audience member asked Madonna to put down her cell phone, she allegedly said, "It's for business, enslaver." The response to this was swift and brutal. Tim League, the CEO of Drafthouse, tweeted that Madonna was banned from watching movies until she apologized to movie fans. You might think it was an exaggeration, but League actually sent a letter a few days later to Drafthouse theater managers. He asked them not to allow Madonna to watch movies until she apologized for her actions. Well, this next actress was once in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons, and once got banned from Chateau Marmont. Being banned from a hotel for damaging the property is one thing. Getting kicked out for having enormous sums of outstanding debt is quite another. Although Lindsay Lohan currently resides abroad, the West Hollywood Chateau Marmont wouldn't welcome her if she ever made a permanent move back to the United States. The Freaky Friday actress allegedly received a ban from the Chateau Marmont in Los Angeles following her visit while filming Liz and Dick in 2012. In a letter obtained by TMZ, the hotel's management demanded that Lohan pay the massive $46,350 tab that she racked up during her 47-day stay. Now, even though Lohan wasn't exactly banned, according to Sean Levy's history of the Chateau Marmont, the word was that she was effectively banned from the premises, hotel, restaurant, and bar. But not long after the order was issued, the actress was spotted at the West Hollywood Hotel. In Levy's book, it said that the owner of the Chateau Marmont was able to negotiate the payment of the debt on Lohan's behalf. While this ended well, not all these incidents have a happy ending. Take Kim Kardashian's ex-bestie, for instance. Did you know that Paris Hilton is the only celeb prohibited from entering any casinos in Las Vegas? Everything began in 2010, when Paris was stopped near the Wynn Hotel's entrance. The police searched her and discovered several grams of cocaine concealed as chewing gum. Paris kept going on about how she had no idea where they came from, and how she totally didn't partake. She then realized her mistake and regretted insulting the police officers. But despite regret and apologies, the Wynn and Bis Hotel management banned Paris from entering the grounds of their properties. Cy Weiss, her young man, too had bad luck. At the time of the search, he was with her. He was labeled accomplice of night operations after losing his job. To be honest, Paris isn't the only celebrity linked to drug scandals. Just take Charlie Sheen and his ban from the Plaza Hotel in New York City. If you're a fan of the movie Home Alone, you're probably familiar with the Plaza Hotel in New York City. Sadly, Charlie Sheen is no longer permitted to stay at the hotel whenever he travels to New York. The former star of 2.5 Men was once kicked out of a hotel after he tore his hotel suite to pieces while on drugs. To add to this image, turns out he was also completely naked. The owners of the Plaza made it clear that Sheen was never to step foot in the hotel again, especially since the NYPD had to be called to handle the frankly embarrassing incident. Must be some pretty strong drugs. This next celebrity is a rapper known for her antics, but those antics aren't what led to her getting banned. Turns out Nicki Minaj was banned from the Dorchester Hotel in London because of her fans. Yep, some hotel bans aren't actually the fault of celebrities. Who knew? But this issue comes from some wild fans and a lack of security. The Barbs are really passionate about the star, enough that they almost set the place ablaze. As soon as the rapper arrived at the hotel, she was swarmed by some crazy fans. They refused to leave and even began spraying graffiti in the hotel elevator. Needless to say, the Dorchester staff was not pleased, and Nicki had to find another place to stay the night. Speaking of rappers, Nicki's close friend got himself banned too. Did y'all know Lil Wayne was banned from all NBA games and events? The Carter 5 rapper told his fans that he had been banned from any and all NBA events, which honestly is kind of impressive. In his anger, Wayne took to Twitter to trash talk the NBA for disinviting him to all their scheduled games and events. He claimed it was all at the request of the Miami Heat, but here's where things get interesting. The NBA claimed they had no knowledge of this, and I've definitely seen the dude at games after that. Maybe he was mistaken, or the NBA was quick to take back the ban. Who knows? But if you're a big celeb, most places do tend to let bygones be bygones. Just look at our favorite Gossip Girl's ban from Disneyland. In her teen years, Blake Lively got herself banned from Disneyland, and the reason why is so relatable. Before she became such a big name in Hollywood, Lively was caught attempting to sneak into Disneyland for free. I'd do that too, to be honest. But to no one's surprise, Disney didn't really like that. So the Gossip Girl star was quickly caught, kicked out of the park, and banned for the next year. Since the happiest place on earth is forgiving, Lively was able to go back after her year was up. The saga of celebrities being removed from casinos continues, with Ben Affleck getting banned from the blackjack table. The Gone Girl actor's very lucky night in 2014 came to an end when he was caught counting cards while playing blackjack in Las Vegas. According to a source who spoke with People, security approached Affleck at the table and told him that they had to stop him because he was just too good. Still, the actor wasn't completely barred from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. In fact, the hotel was nice about it and reassured the Justice League star that he could play other games instead. This next ban was a little hush-hush and controversial, but since it was never confirmed, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. John Travolta was banned from an NYC spa, and the reason why is a little shady. For many years, there have been rumors concerning John Travolta's sexuality, even though the actor has always maintained that those rumors are totally false. When news broke that the Pulp Fiction star had been banned from an NYC spa, things got heated up once more. Turns out that the well-known Scientologist allegedly made obscene remarks and overtures toward male masseurs. Despite the fact that Travolta denied these allegations, the Grease movie star was barred from the spa for 3 years. Finally, this icon made major headlines for his unhygienic act. Most of you probably remember when Ariana Grande was banned from Wolfie Donuts in California. The singer was prohibited from going back to Wolfie Donuts after a compromising video caught her licking donuts off a platter when no one was looking. This sparked an investigation by state police and health inspectors, which led to a drop in Wolfie's health grade from an A to a B. Shortly after the incident, Joe Marin, the owner of Wolfie Donuts, announced on the radio program Roz and Mocha that Grande had been permanently banned from the shop. So from Ariana Grande grossing out everybody and getting banned as a result, to James Corden having to apologize to remove his ban, those were some celebrities that were banned from venues.